How we doing, boys? Wanted to bring you guys to a little bit of a different spot for today's market update because, you just got to enjoy the surroundings that you're in and take in the views, take in the weather. You know, sometimes when you think you don't have it, you got to learn to appreciate your surroundings. It's been crazy lately with all these like fires, like LA. It's been a crazy start to the new year, but you just got to remember to stay grateful for what you have and remember that if you ever lose something, even if it's your house in the LA fires, sometimes it could be a bit of a teaching moment. And I don't mean to put anybody down like that, but in my life, if I've ever lost something, then it was God's way of showing me that I was destined for greater things. So with that, just a little bit of a motivational start to today's video. And another thing that I wanted to mention was lately I've been doing a lot of thinking and reflecting on the last year, 2024, and I've realized how important growth is. Now, for growth, I've been reading this book, and it's called The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, and it really puts into perspective all the things that might be holding you back or the things that you want to pursue more. And what I recommend doing to a lot of people is whenever you get a book, literally just completely annotate it, go through, start marking it all up here. You could take a look right here, 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. And so I always buy the paperbacks because I go in, add my own notes, start underlining shit, stuff like that. But anyways, just wanted to, start off with that because sometimes, all of us are bag chasers and stuff like that. But sometimes if things aren't going your way, you have to take a step back and think about maybe I should approach this from a different angle. You got to take a step back and realize what you've been doing, because if something's not working, maybe it's because you're doing it wrong. And I don't mean that in a negative way either. I mean, you got to step back, take a look at what you're doing right and wrong, continue doing the things that are going well, and take a step away from the things that aren't going well. If you're not seeing any progress, if you're not seeing any movement towards the direction that you hope for, then you got to switch things up a bit. So anyways, that's the start of today's little market update, little bit of a motivational section in there for you guys. Let's see what we got. Give me 1 second while I pull up Forex Factory. Alrighty, boys, so starting off with the market update for today. I know it's the middle of the week, it's Wednesday, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the update of what we got going on here. So we are looking pretty bullish today, at least. We had some great news come in on, it was CPI that came in today, and it gave us some good news on what we could be seeing in the future. But I know we haven't broken our structure yet on the 30-minute chart, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because we had a pretty substantial jump. On QQQ, we had a 2.3% gain in one day. On SPY, we had a 1.82% gain. Not to mention crypto. Crypto had a big jump today. It's starting to level off now because it's nearly 5 p.m. Pacific time, so the day is pretty much over. But if we take a look at any of these charts, like let's take a look at Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin had a huge bullish day. XRP broke to $3 today, so that's a big gain. All cryptos are pretty much pumping today. Looks like we've had a little bit of a retracement back down now. But anyways, diving back into QQQ, this isn't for certain, but hopefully, ideally, with the end of this week coming along, and I believe Trump is going to be coming back into office shortly, within the next week or so, we could be seeing a break from our trend line here, which is great news. Hopefully we see it sticking to that. We did break above our 50-day moving average here, which, it doesn't say much right now because it has done that before where it breaks above and then it just tips against that trend line. But it is a good start. What else? Let's take a look. So 30-minute chart, we had a bullish crossover, which we also had one over here. But, we could be seeing some movements. Ideally, this is best case scenario. Here's the kind of move that we would want to see. So I'm going to make a path here. And ideally, I want to see a movement that touches this level, retraces back down barely, not much, maybe off of a support level somewhere around here, and we break through and we go up. That would be the ideal scenario. I would love to see that. That would mean that we're going to get out of this bearish downtrend that we've been in for the past almost month, if not full month. We want to see a great bullish end to January, because it's been rough, dude. Like, the market's been chopping down. We've had fires break out, all sorts of disasters going on. We want to see some positivity, right? So you see, it's literally been bearish since, I want to say, literally last year, since December, since Christmas. It's literally been bearish this whole time. And it's already, it's 2 weeks into January and we're still bearish. It's ridiculous. Now, another good sign that I'm seeing on the weekly is it does look like we just touched on our moving average here and retraced back up, which is a great sign. Now I've painted the best case scenario. I want to paint the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, we touch this trend line and then we break through that moving average and continue even lower, which I don't particularly expect to happen. It would be unlikely. But, just wanted to paint the picture of what the technicals look like for you guys. Now, as for Forex Factory, let's see what we've got going on. So tomorrow we've got core retail sales and unemployment claims. Now, this is going to be important when it comes to our goal of breaking through the downward trend that we're in. So judging by the news tomorrow, judging by how the market will be on Friday, and if we'll consolidate, stay in that range, and wait until a further breakout to the upside, tomorrow and Friday will be the big days that we should be watching the market. Now, I haven't traded all week. I've just been waiting. I think I might have taken a trade on Monday, but I've just been sitting on my hands. I really haven't been doing much because I don't like the market price action. I've seen worse, I've seen better. It's just not perfect, right? And traders like us, we want to work with A+ setups only. So ideally, I'm waiting for the breakout. Once that breakout appears, then we're probably just going to cruise all the way up towards 52-week highs and break through them, and we'll be back in the game. But until I see us break out of this trend, and also, I'll definitely wait until we break above this sort of downward trend line here to start trading again. But once it breaks out, I think I'll start trading, because, it'll be an easy long if I go in like that, right? If I do something like this, it'll be at least a 5-to-1 RR, which should be nice. But we'll see. It's not going to make a move like that on one day, but typically once we have a breakout day, then it is a pretty profitable day. So, save your paychecks. Don't blow your accounts until we hit this sort of level. You don't want to blow your account and then right when the opportunity presents itself, you don't have any money to trade with. So remember, guys, just be smart with it. Use that risk management, use that emotional control. I sound like a broken record, but that is really what makes you profitable. 90% of trading is those two components. The rest of it, that 10%, is just knowing what you're doing when you're looking at the chart. So as long as you have those two big components, you guys should be chilling. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember that advice I gave you in the beginning about growth. Make sure to check out this book. It's the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John C. Maxwell. But have a good one, boys, and I'll see you guys in the next market update. I'll definitely update you guys at the end of the week to see if we broke through this level or not, but have a good one, guys. Peace.